I'm here with Aledagoat.
So, bro, thank you for having me, Scott.
Of course. So happy to have you here. And we're going to try the full name. Let's go. Alejandro El Guerrero Tellez.
Yeah, there we go.
We got it?
Yeah, we got
Is
it.
that on point?
Yeah, that was on point.
Thank you, bro. I tried.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
Turning up a little bit more there, a bit more juice. All right. Thank you for making time for me, bro. You have been doing a lot of stuff recently. And even like looking over, you're a pretty young man, and just like all the different fights you're doing, all the different organizations you've been, even all the gyms you've been in, like been around, man. Right now you're based out of, you're in Hamilton right now, out of, sorry, what's the gym? The Muay Thai gym you're at now?
Te Hipuki Muay Thai.
Te Hipuki Muay Thai. And before that, CKB, and then before that,
TMT.
TMT.
Yeah.
Research is bad. And then fought in King of the Ring, Art of War. And one thing I really want to talk to you about, like the first thing I want to talk to you about, is that N1 Hype Oceania, absolutely ridiculous, like Fight Club, fucking whatever, that 1 minute round boxing with Dan Hooker. Like, how did that even happen? Like, how did you get on that? What was, tell me about it.
Bro, okay, so I went to training, right? Like, we had a hard out, like, training session. I get home, and I see that Dan Hooker, like, posted this thing about, like, this 10,000 cash prize tournament. And I'm in Phuket, Thailand, and I was like, damn, but that's like, like 70 to 77, and I fight around like 63, Like there's no way like I'll get accepted, Like I've never fought above my weight before. But then I was playing Fortnite with the bro Titus, and we're just jamming, and I was like to him, I was like, gee, imagine if like I messaged and I got accepted and I went to go fight in Phuket. He'd be like, bro, that would be crazy. And I'm like, yeah. So now I thought about it, like when I like hopped off the game, and then I just gave Dan a message. And then he responded to me with like within an hour. And then I was like, oh shit, okay. And like he was like, oh, you got your passport? I'm like, yo, sent him my passport. Boom, tickets already like booked. But the thing is, they booked it. They were supposed to book it for the next day, but they accidentally booked it like on the same night. So I had like 4 hours to get ready. So I was there at like
tight turnaround.
Yeah, it was buzzy ass. I was there like shit, like the tickets already like bought, and I'm there like at 11 in the morning, like need to get ready. And then I told my mom, and she's like, no way. And then I was like shit, mom, like we gotta go right now, And then my mom was like, okay, bet. My mom supported me so much for that too, because I was like late as that night. So yeah, we went to the airport and that, we got that sus. I went to my villa, and then we get there. And like I was just buzzed out because I was the first one to get there, and then Corin and Dan Hooker got there the next day, and we didn't know anything. Like I didn't know who was gonna be in the lineup. I didn't know when Wayne's was, when if the fight's in the ring or not. Like it was so weird.
This is no information.
Just
turn up to this warehouse and throw hands.
Yeah, just turn up and fight. Like I loved it though.
Fight Club, that's fucking wild.
Bro, straight up, it was actually like Fight Club though, because it's like fuck. Like I just seen so many. Like when I got there, like at the weigh-ins, I was like looking around, and I'm just like, damn, this is illegal as shit. Like, bro, like, what am I getting myself
into?
Some
underground fucking, like, Fight Club shit. Literally, I remember I saw the video that you were in, and it's just, like, fight, and then it's just throwing fucking hands, like, because it's 1 minute rounds.
Yeah.
So it's just... Oh, man, I got no balls for that. It's crazy. And MMA gloves as well.
Yo, and MMA gloves. That was actually my first time doing, boxing in 4-ounce gloves. It was my first time. I've never done that before.
How did you find that?
I actually loved it. Like that was like I love it way better since I love it way better since I've done it with normal boxing gloves, but MMA gloves is like a whole new level. Like you can actually feel the punches, and it actually hurts when you get punched.
Fuck yeah. Like
it just hurts. Like it's so weird, but I love it. Ever since then, I told my coach I only want to fight in 4-ounce gloves now.
Savage, bro. I feel mine's moving in a little bit closer to the microphone. Thank you, bro.
Good.
Yeah, that is crazy because it's how many rounds are there? Like when you fight, is it 3 rounds?
So it's like 32 people in the tournament, right? And so you fight like 5 times. So it's only like 5 rounds with each different people. So you fight one person for 1 minute, you win, and you fight the next person for 1 minute.
And you're just climbing up until you get to the final or whatever to take the grand prize.
Pretty much.
Just a 1 minute sprint.
Yeah.
And you're just aiming for the chin, right? Just
aiming for the chin.
Get that chin, knock them down, that's it.
Yeah, bro.
That's bananas, man. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, I watched also a compilation of like Dan Hooker's commentary, which is just the funny. He just looked like he was having the best time of his life.
Bro.
It was like so funny to watch. It's just so crazy. And then at the moment we can talk. Yeah, it's been announced. So next well, when this comes out will be a bit later, but you have the fight coming up with another one of these competitions next week. Yeah, and are we allowed to announce that or not? If not, I can take it out.
It's not the same lineup, but it's just like a normal K1 kickboxing fight.
Oh, the normal one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But you're also doing that fight competition, right? The one with
the fun, bro. That's up to my coaches because I wasn't even meant to go there. It was so last minute.
Oh no,
so,
you're streaming it. You're just going to it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, for the fight night tonight.
Sorry. I'm getting everything mixed up.
Nah, you're all good, bro. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna go to that fight show tonight. It's like
that's right.
50K prize.
Yeah.
Like bro, like super heavyweight, bro. There's no weight range. You just pull up, you go and you fight. Like it's gonna be all like big guys just like knocking each other out. So that's gonna be crazy. Like for 50K,
heavyweight,
open weight. Like that's crazy. Kung fu, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And because I saw something from the boxing association. Have you heard about this? The boxing association like came out. I forgot the fella's name, but it was in like the newspaper and like one of the New Zealand news outlets saying like this is just a dog fight, like this is like highly illegal fuggery.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of like some pushback from the boxing community. Like, this isn't boxing, it's just a street fight. But the thing is that people want to watch this stuff. And I think I talked about it on here a little bit, even like Michael Isaac, we talked about boxing at the moment in 2025 and how the sport's kind of downgraded a lot because of a lot of corruption, padded records, few issues. I think like the sport itself, from what I can see, I think has lost a bit of respect.
Yeah.
And like too many like kind of how would I say it? Like those like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight and like those kind of things, like gimmick fights. Yeah, but it kind of it pulls in numbers, gets seats, but I think the credibility of the sport just kind of gets affected by that.
100%.
And I think like something like this, which is crazy, but it does pull up a bit of interest in another way. So I don't know. It is nuts though. Like I would never do that. You'd have to put a gun to my head to do that shit.
But it's cool. Like I don't understand why they're like they're hating on top of stuff like that. Cause like at the end of the day, like it's still a fight. Like that's like a one of a lifetime experience. Like you're making history, just like doing the most craziest shit. Like most people wouldn't want to do that, but like. I don't know, it's just the world, 2025, new generation, like, they just want to ban this, ban that. It's getting really soft, Like, back in the day, like, bro, just, like, you kill people just to survive, like, trying to fight, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But, like, this world's just gotten a bit more softer, but it's actually cool that we're doing stuff like this because, it just opens new doors, new organizations, like, stuff like this. Like, we need this, like,
more creativity.
Stuff, entertainment,
Yeah, it is entertainment at the end of the day. Yeah. And I think the other thing I thought about, like, with, because even like the popularity of MMA now is like skyrocketed. I mean, that wasn't in my bingo card like 10 years ago, but it makes sense. But I think people really crave, like, especially in New Zealand now, I just feel like obviously we're having so many amazing fighters out of the country. The sport's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there's just more people interested locally. And we were saying before we got started about CSN, like having them track all these, like people like yourself and other people in the fight community trying to pursue a career. And suddenly like the local scene is just blown up. Because of we have now like media and there's podcasts and there's like a lot of like things to back people where I think is really great. So it helps grow the sport, and then there's like a trajectory you could go on. Even like with UFC now, like Dana White Contender Series. So I think there's like a lot of options where I think in the past like there's no real options for you. I don't think. So that's really cool. So. Tell me about so keep going on about this and then their experience on the Hype Oceania. So after that, so you got to how far did you get in the competition?
So I got to the semifinals. I went the full distance with this I don't know if he was Uzbekistan or he was like a Russian. I'm not sure. But
is that the one where he tried to take you down? Was that?
Just keep pushing me. He was just using his weight against me, pushing me the whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. It was
I saw that one clip of Dan Hooker like, no takedowns, you dumb fuck.
Oh no, that one, bro.
That was another one.
Nah, that was another one. The bro was calling him out as well, like asking him to fight in that, and the bro got disqualified in the second fight. We tried to take him down twice, and he was like, "Fucking nah, bro, out of here, disqualified, you dumb fuck, bro." That was a crack up, bro.
That's so funny.
I commented on the post and he called me out, and then I called him out on my story and he didn't reply.
Really?
Yo, I was,
That's weird.
yeah, fuck, I would be keen to fight him. I'd be pretty quack up. But what's it called? But now, yeah, like the N1 Hype Oceania was actually pretty crazy though. Surreal experience though, cause like, bro, the whole world, like at that moment, the next day and the next couple of days, the whole world was like on us. Especially that guy that had knocked out that white fella that said Allah Akbar. Bro, that guy's mean as, like, if you see his account, you can see he's actually about it. You know, like that guy's a good fighter as well. But there was actually some other strange looking scary characters there. Cause I went there like not like punching over my weight range. Never did that type of stuff before. And I go there and I'm just like, damn. Like even before that, we're on like a 6-day bender. It's like drinking, like smoking weed, like just going crazy.
This is like Wild West shit. It's just rocking up, and people get that just like makes me think like almost like not Coliseum, but underground fights like back in the day, and everyone's there like gambling and screaming, and like the people are the ring. That's the other thing about it. It's like everyone, like the people are the ring. So if you get pushed back, people just throw you back in.
Fuck yeah, bro. This is, bro. If you watch the fights, like, bro, one of the bros' names I call him N1 because he's like pretty much owns N1 or whatever. Like, and you see in the video, there's these guys fighting, and like the guy was like got pushed back into the crowd, and you see the bro just fully like push him into the crowd, and the guy ended up like getting pushed and then like cracked in the head, and then the guy ended up losing that because the bro pushed him.
Because he just pushed him.
Bro. Bro, it was a buzzy ass one, bro.
Yeah, that's bananas. But you had a lot of fun over there. All in all, a positive experience.
Bro, that was the the craziest experience I've ever had in my life. Like even just walking on Bangla Road or even in Patong, like that. That was crazy. Like, and then fighting like on that Saturday, bro. That was the most crazy experience. Even like chilling with Dan Hooker and getting to know him. Like we did some crazy ass shit. But whatever happens in Thailand, stays in Thailand.
Keep it on the DL. Yeah, for sure. Oh, hell yeah, man. So while we're talking about what's been happening recently, so you got a fight next week coming up as well.
Yeah.
That's at your normal weight range as well?
Nah.
No.
So recently, like, because I had a fight on Lights Out against Zion Piri. And so recently I've been like, every time I fight, I usually fight 62 to 63, right? But I've been like really heavy recently, and it's hard to cut that weight. And it's just really like bad on my body because like at the end of it, like, when it's fight day, I feel like drained as hell. Like, I cut all this weight and I don't feel like 100%. So I told my coach, like, I want to start fighting around like 66 to 65 kgs. So yeah, so this fight's going to be at 66 kgs. I was supposed to fight someone at 68, but they didn't want to fight. So then that's why I went on my Instagram and I was like, I called Reed Miller out because I just wanted to fight, like I just want to get active. So yeah, I called him out. He accepted. So now we're fighting. That's like 3 weeks notice. For me and the bro. So we're pretty much on the same boat. So now we're fighting next week on the 31st.
3 rounds.
Yeah, 3 rounds. K1 pro fight. Yeah.
K1 pro fight. Yeah, so that's kickboxing rules.
Yeah, kickboxing rules.
Yeah. So no elbows, but you can do knees, right?
No elbows, but one knee and then one knee in the clinch, and then it gets broken up.
Yeah. That's all you can do. Yeah. Cool. Oh, that's fucking exciting. You feeling good for it? Yeah,
bro, I'm feeling good for it. Like, I haven't really had like a rest. I just been training even after the Thailand fights. I
just went back into training straight away.
Came back into training. Like, just want to get back into it. Like, I don't want to rest. I want to get active as I can this year because I know there's King of the Ring in November. Yeah. November the 21st, I'm pretty sure. That's at 62. But yeah, I just want to get as active as I can, get as much fights as I can before that big fight.
That's lightweight, isn't it?
Yeah, lightweight.
Yeah. King of the Ring weight divisions kind of confuse me because it's like welterweight, but it's like 67.
Yeah. That confused me too.
Yeah. Nah, cool, man. That's exciting. All right, I want to also talk to you about your journey within martial arts because you're mainly doing striking. So you Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing. I'm assuming you've used to be at CKB, so I'm assuming you've done grappling. Yep. You've done some jiu-jitsu, some wrestling, but you're kind of wanting to pursue more the striking route. Is that more, or this is what I've seen recently, or are you also wanting to do MMA? And this episode is sponsored by me. Do you struggle with sleeping, and particularly struggle with light and sound while sleeping? I think it's time you get the sleep that you deserve. My business, Infinity Sleep, specializes in sleep well-being products to enhance your sleep quality. I've been using sleep masks and earplugs for the past 3 years to help improve my sleep, and I'm so stoked to finally have ones that have been created for my own sleeping needs. If you would like to learn more about my business, Infinity Sleep, please visit our website, www.infinitysleep.co.nz. By making a purchase, you are directly not only supporting a local Kiwi business, but also this podcast. Use the promo code ONLYSCOTT15% and receive 15% off your first order. Go to www.infinitysleep.co.nz to get the sleep that you deserve.
So recently, I'm just trying to rack up experience in the kickboxing scene.
Yep.
I was a TKB for like almost like 2 years. I was doing more like MMA and then kickboxing. But we're just trying to rack up as much kickboxing fights as I can, get that stand-up experience. And then soon, I'm just going to be doing straight MMA. So I have a couple more kickboxing fights. I'll do King Luing, and after that, I'll probably just start my MMA journey and just like no more kickboxing fights. That's how it's going to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Just going to like, just you only want to accept MMA fights after that.
Yeah, because I'm like young, like I want to stop, right now before I get too old.
Yep.
So yeah, but I already know a bit of wrestling, not much jiu-jitsu, but I'm really good at wrestling. So
Nice.
just need to get the jiu-jitsu up, couple months in, and boom, get straight into MMA fights.
What's been the hardest? Well, you've done lots of strikes. You've done a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Have you done anything outside of like the MMA? So have you done like Taekwondo, karate? What's the other one? From Brazil, the other one was real popular.
Capoeira.
Capoeira. Yeah, that's the one. Have you ever tried that or anything?
Bro, I've been wanting to try capoeira. That looks like crazy.
Looks so cool. Reminds you of like Eddie from Tekken. You ever played Tekken?
Nah.
Ah, okay, right. There's a character called Eddie in it. It's like real cheap, but he's all capoeira based.
Hey.
It's just breakdance fighting, but it's fucking cool.
Bro, that style is like the way they fight and the way they leg kicks is crazy. But that's something I've been willing to try. But I know my family has the background is Taekwondo.
Oh, cool.
So that's my like uncles in that. I grew up fighting. All their lives doing Taekwondo and shit. So I've done a bit of Taekwondo, especially back in Colombia and that. So that's like the only thing other than and karate as well.
And karate. Yeah.
But that's the other things I've done outside of Muay Thai and MMA. Yeah.
What's been the hardest? What do you reckon? Do you reckon there's a hard like a martial art you've found particularly difficult, or like a style in it that's been hard to learn, or it's all been you felt like you've picked it up okay?
Well, I feel like Muay Thai kickboxing has been pretty hard. Like, cause when I first started, bro, I was shit ass. I wasn't good. Like,
it's hard, man.
Like,
it's not
yeah,
easy.
It's hard. Like, bro, I would be like it took me ages just to like get how to throw like a 1-2. Like, I wasn't good, Like, and you see other people they're like natural for it, But like, I felt like I have to train like 200 to 100 times more harder than other people because I wasn't really good at it when I started it. So 100% like Muay Thai for me is a bit hard. But now it's just become so natural for me that I've just been doing it for since I was like 11, 13. Now it's just like it just comes natural,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've dabbled a little bit in it, and recently I've been trying to do a little bit more Jiu-Jitsu, just doing some training for fun, and oh my god, it is so hard, bro. So much to learn. It's so hard. Like I'm getting a bit better. But I just find like trying to, when you're in the moment and you're like, all right, let me try and find like a submission or something. And I'm just like, and then by the time I'm thinking about it, I've been submitted.
Yo, but have you done no-gi and gi?
Nah, just no-gi.
No-gi?
Just no-gi, yeah.
Bro, you do no-gi, you get submitted in ways, like heaps of ways, bro. But when you do like with gi,
there's even more ways.
There's even
the
more
belt,
ways.
So then people can strangle you with like,
bro,
your gi.
Like, bro, that's sick though. Like, bro, jiu-jitsu is actually fun.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do more of it, but yeah, I've gotten myself up to fitness where I can do about 3 rounds of like 3 5-minute rounds. I can get there.
That's
but
good,
at TKB they do like that marathon rolls and stuff, which is just no, I can't do that yet.
Those are ruthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are ruthless.
Yeah, so that's I find that hard. But like striking, for yourself, like getting the 1-2 kicks. Any because I guess within like because you see every now and again, and especially in UFC and stuff as an example, what was that guy's name who beat Bobby Green recently from the Fight Nerds? I think he did like one of those like spinning wheel kicks and knocked him out. I forget, Rafael.
Was he from Spain?
He's from that's a South American team, the Fight Nerds, if I'm not mistaken. They're all from Brazil, aren't they?
Brazil.
There's
Okay.
Jones Silva, and then there's the middleweight. I forgot. I don't know all the names. Anyway,
Also, that crazy ass knockout.
crazy knockout.
Yeah,
with,
I know
like
what you're
he
talking
knocked
about.
out Bobby Green and like got him with a like a spinning back kick.
Yeah.
That was. Spinning back kick to the. Was it spinning back kick you called? Or was it wheel kick? Wheel kick. That's what I'm thinking of. The one that it's just fucking crazy. But in kickboxing, like landing that must be really hard. Have you ever tried to do anything like that in the ring?
I mean, I did a spinning back kick a while back. I landed it on someone in the stomach.
Mean.
And it was in the first round, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Ooh,
that was the only time I've ever landed. I've landed it before, but that didn't go down. But yeah, I've only put down one person with a spinning back kick.
Wow. Yeah.
It's like,
I feel like if you can get that gives you like an advantage for the whole fight, right? Because they're like seriously injured. Like
yeah, 100%. Yeah, because you can hurt them with that, like that hurts. I've been hit with it before, and like it hurts. But like,
fuck yeah.
yeah, I guess the more you practice it, the more it becomes easier to do. With the timing and setting it up, you can 100% do it easily. Yeah.
Question mark kicks. You ever given those a go?
I don't know if I haven't thrown a question mark kick in my whole career actually.
No.
Only inspiring. But
Only inspiring.
Yeah, only inspiring.
Those are cheeky as well.
Those are cheeky ones. No, I actually never tried it. I actually might try it. I'd be keen.
Yeah, I've been like I was trying to like just screw around on the bag and stuff, see if I could do it, and I'm like, I need to like get my legs warmed up just to even like get it up to a certain height, because it's like some guys are really good at it, like Blood Diamond at the gym, and Adam Cook is also he's amazing at those. I think his background's karate. He's just really really good at kicks. It's really cool. So because you were training under like Eden and like all those guys, Eugene as well.
Yeah, I was training. Under Eugene and Eden. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And then to move into Hamilton, wanted to pursue Muay Thai or work or.
No, it was just a bit hard living in Auckland, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a bit hard. I couldn't really like handle it that much, and I just miss my family. My mom like
in Hamilton.
Yeah, because she's like the only family I have, and like I was like it's about time I go back, especially with the gym. I miss my gym. I miss all the boys like Keanu, Titus, Claudia, Daryl, Karatiano, like all my boys like. It just felt like now that I came back, I feel more better. Like I'm back to like where I used to be, like as good as I used to be. Because it's just like a friendly environment with all the bros, just like gas you up and like push you to your limits and look after you. Like 100%.
More of a family vibe you felt.
Just a family.
Yeah, nice.
I've just known them since I was a little kid, so like it just makes sense, Yeah.
No, nice. Yeah, I guess in Hamilton as well, it's pretty like there's not much to do, so you can keep yourself pretty occupied with your training and that.
Yeah, hell yeah. More smaller you can do.
Smaller. Yeah, there's not much happening. Not much happening in Patron. But yeah. Sweet. I was gonna ask you as well about your food business. The empanadas. Empanadas got it is. Oh man, screwed it up anyway. The empanadas, yeah. Tell me about that, man.
So like growing up, my family, my grandma, like my mom always tells me that she makes some really good empanadas, and my mom's like got the recipe off her and that, but we like made it into a better recipe. So it's like empanadas is like a cultural Colombian dish, and it's like it's a pastry dish, something like that. But it's like the best food you'll taste. Like I'm being serious. Every time me and my mom cook the empanadas, we actually sell out every single time.
Wicked.
And like what's it called? Because me and my mom are trying to set up a business for it. Because every time we sell them, we sell out. So like we're trying to make it into a business. Food markets and that. But yeah, it's mostly my mom's idea. I'm just like behind the flavor, and then she just like does the rest in that. So mostly her business, pretty much. But yeah, she's onto it as.
How much can you give away? Is there a secret sauce?
Bro, there's one secret ingredient, but I can't say it. I'm not allowed to say it. But most of the ingredients are like Hispanic based.
Mm-hmm.
But like we slow cook the sirloin steak overnight in a pot with all the stuff, just all the stuff in it, and then we add the secret ingredient to it, and it just gives it that pop.
Yeah.
And also we do like it's like this like not really like a sauce, like a topping you can put in it. It's like onion, cilantro, like tomato, like some ají, a little bit of water, some lemon, salt, pepper, and garlic and chopped up eggs. And like that just like that is like gives it the main flavor to the empanadas. Bro, like
that sounds so good.
I'm
man.
so hungry. I'm like dieting right now, and just talking about it. It's like, bro.
Yeah. So you do different flavors as well?
Yeah, we do chicken and steak. Chicken and steak. Yeah. Right now we're experimenting with some other stuff, but yeah, chicken and steak at the moment. Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Yeah, I feel like that's a really good one as well. If you want to, I think for like even like your fight career, you can like promote like having like your food business, and maybe you can even make like a fight diet empanadas. You know,
Fight diet.
if it's possible, you might be able to.
Yeah, I reckon we could 100%.
Yeah.
We make vegan ones as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Vegetarian ones. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, definitely keep that up. I think that's a really cool thing
Thank you,
to
bro.
have going alongside your along your fight career as well.
No, hell
Yeah, yeah, definitely keep that up. That's nice you're doing it with your mum too. That's
no,
nice.
definitely. We just love cooking, just love it.
When did you move to NZ?
So I came here as a refugee when I was like 4.5.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty young. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom took me here 4.5. So I've known my coaches, Claudia and Daryl, since pretty much I was 4.
Wow.
So I've known them for like, yeah. So they're pretty much like, like second family.
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And if you mind me asking, well, what was the move to New Zealand? Like, why New Zealand out of all places? Like, I would assume in Colombia, most people, if they move to a Western country, it would be America or it would be Australia. Why New Zealand?
Well, so back in the day, it was just like dangerous as like.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
I can imagine.
some real fucked up shit, And my mom had a choice to go to New Caledonia or New Zealand. We're gonna go to New Caledonia, ready to go, bags packed and everything. But last second they changed it, and they're like, "Oh no, you're going to New Zealand now." So that's how it all started. Boom, because they came up to my mom and they seen all the bruises on her face, like just, like messed up face, and they're like, "Damn, like."
Sounds awful.
And they seen me and they're like, "Fuck, like we gotta get you out of here." So New Caledonia, last minute, boom, New Zealand. So we went to New Zealand straight away. Got looked after, came here as refugees. Touched base in Auckland first. And then, they showed us around. And then, first place I ever came to was Hamilton. Like, to live. It was Hamilton, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It sounds like it sounds like a pretty crazy background, man.
Yeah.
But, have you been back to Colombia a few times since?
Yeah, I've been, like, twice.
Yeah.
In the span of 10 years. Like last time I went to Colombia was 3 years ago.
How do you find going back?
I mean, like every time the last time I went back, like it just woke me up. Like I realized who I actually am, and I made me more grateful because I knew what type of person I'd be if I was still there. But every time I go there and I come back to New Zealand, I get more grateful because like down there they have it way more harder. Like the stuff I've seen down there is messed up, But like, it just makes me more like, open. Because like over there, you can't carry your phone in your pocket. You got to leave it at home.
Yeah,
you can't carry cash. Like you always got to be like onto it. Because, the cars could just come to like, kill you. People just rob you, whatever. Like, you got to be awake. If you're not like around, bro, anyone sees that, you're done, So like, every time like I go to Colombia and I come back to New Zealand, like I'm more onto it, Like it just turns me, like it just wakes me up.
Yeah, I guess be more grateful for it, isn't it? Yeah, I traveled to Argentina years ago. Not Colombia, Argentina. I was in Buenos Aires, and I just remember walking around and like, I had to be very careful, money wise, like money pouch and bags have to be locked and everything. And I remember once we're getting on a bus and gunshots went off like just on the street. But it's just normal life. Like it was like another day, you know what I mean? But from New Zealand, it's like, oh man, I mean, things have gotten a little bit more dangerous. In Auckland, unfortunately, times are tough. So unfortunately, these things happen. But for the longest time, it's like, just leave your car open. It's pretty. It's pretty. That must have been I guess you're pretty young, I suppose, when you came here. But that's a pretty crazy transition from other people I've spoken to who come from like South American countries or they come from African countries. Like, it's just like what? Like, it's just so much slower pace for one, and just they just don't need to worry about like the things you say.
Yeah. Fuck, I remember the first time I went to Colombia, I was like 16. And like around that time, like what's it called? Some guy like robbed something from a store. Like I don't know what he robbed. It was from like a dairy, and I was just outside, and like he was everyone, all the folks like around that like where I lived in Swatcha, like they found him, they got him. The police officers, all the people just got machetes in there, just like started like fucking chopping him, just giving it to him. And I was just there like watching with like my mom and my little cousin, just watching like, damn, that's crazy. Don't steal, like don't steal. But that's where I got my first name, El Machete.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The second name. That's why I was like. Ever since I seen that, I was like, damn, I'm gonna be cool El Machete now. So that's how that name built up.
So you literally saw this guy get like chopped to bits almost with like people hammering him with machetes. Holy shit, bro! You've seen some stuff, man. That is nuts.
That is crack up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, bro. Yeah. Wow. Wow, man. You've been through it, bro. Wow. Yeah. Grateful you found fighting. Grateful. Yeah. Very. Yeah. That's crazy just to see something like that. But yeah, I guess it's just I've never been to Colombia, so I've only watched a few documentaries and I've watched Narcos with Pablo Escobar. But how much of that is dramatized, I don't know. But like it just looks like it's just such a different world, from what I know in little New Zealand, So yeah, man. Well. Anyway, well done for you for finding the fighting. I want to also ask you, now that you're kind of building up your career, you've been fighting now amateur level 5 years, 6 years?
8 years.
8 years. Oh,
8, 9
even
years.
longer.
Yeah. I've had like, altogether, all the breaks I've had will be like around 3 years. I've had a 3 years break. So the first break I had was like a couple years back. I had like a whole year rest. And then I had like pretty much a 2-year break-ish, on and off, when I was in Auckland. And then now I'm like back into the most active I've been for a while, pretty much when I came back to Hamilton.
Yeah. What's your experience like, kind of with because now you kind of earning money, you're doing some good, building a career.
Yeah.
How do you find the fight business itself? How have you found it?
Fight business, it's good. It's good. Like, you don't get paid that much in fights. Like if you want to win fights and win good money, you obviously gotta win in that. But like, there's not that much taught. Like it's hard. It's a hard business. Like it's ruthless, because like sometimes you got money and then sometimes you're broke as hell and you need to like try to figure out what are you gonna eat the next day. But I love it though. It's a journey. Because like that journey creates you into the person you want to be in the future. So I'm all for it. I love it. So it's hard, but it's what you got to do.
Yeah. I suppose like on like an amateur, I mean, I don't know, just from what I've spoken to some people, like in New Zealand, like it's so small. Like I'd imagine if someone does something cheeky, like it's pretty stupid because everyone's gonna find out, right? Like it's not very big. Whereas from what I hear, like you were talking about boxing before, and I imagine like in Colombia, like, oh man, it must be like, fight business would be nuts. If there is there a big fight scene in Colombia?
Oh, right now it's actually thriving. Like there's like big fight shows happening in Colombia now. Like even one of the bros, one of the bros, like, he's going crazy down there, winning all these titles and that, like going crazy. Especially, and then there's one guy, his name's Jordan Estupin. They're like twins, and they're fighting in one championship, and like they've just been taking over one championship in the weight category, knocking everyone out, like going crazy. So it's actually really good to see, like, two people from Colombia in one championship just, like, putting us on the map, like, I love that stuff, But soon there'll be me too, but those guys are, like, bro, on top right now, yeah.
Sick. Yeah, that's really cool. Are you hoping to do you have, like, an ideal, like, organization you want to be a part of? You said you want to do MMA, so I'm assuming it's UFC.
Yeah, 100%. In the future, yeah, 100% MMA, you'll see, stuff like that. But slow process.
Just
go do what I do, rack up all the experience, and when I'm ready, do all that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I suppose you would, because your gym right now, is it just Muay Thai or is it MMA as well?
It's Muay Thai, and there's MMA classes at the back of Joy.
Yeah.
So Jiu-Jitsu or basic groundwork and stuff like that. Yeah.
I guess there's room to grow within the gym and
to
do that. Oh, cool. Yeah, that sweet. Yeah, and then I guess because there's also quite a few Australian organisations. You got Eternal in Australia, and then what's the Eternal MMA is the big one. So I guess you could that's kind of like a few boys I know have done that. They'll like go to Eternal MMA, build up. What's the other one called?
SFC?
Yeah, SFC. Yeah. That's the other one as well. So there is some like you can go over there, and then I think from there's like. Then it's like the UFC from what I can like get a championship belt there, and then you move up from there. So that's 100%. I'd assume the path you might be looking at.
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, exciting, bro. Exciting. What's something you love about fighting the most?
Something I love fighting the most, just like getting in that ring and like feeling a hard punch and just like still keep going. Like just getting punched, bro. Like like. I love just crazy shit. Like I like seeing blood. Like all of that is just like the adrenaline rush, bro. Like it's I don't know. It's just hard to explain, but like just having that feeling like, damn, like this is life or death. You know, one punch could turn me into a vegetable my whole life. You know, like, dude, that's sick as. I just love seeing violence. Eh?
Love seeing violence.
I love being in it. Yeah.
Just it feels like you're alive or something.
Yes,
feel like you're alive.
it's like a drug, pretty much. Like it's just an addictive drug. Like, you know, like because when I fight, you know, obviously, you know, like you want to win in that, but like I want to win, but I also just want to like hurt them. You know.
Right.
It's just like it just feels good, you know, just punching someone in the face. Like as crazy as it sounds, like, you know, it's good, you know, because at the end of the day they're trying to kill you, so you know you kill them first.
It's a fair environment, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought about this a little bit myself, even when I do a little bit of training, like little in jiu-jitsu and stuff, and you know, going at each other, trying to choke or whatever, and I'm like, this is probably the most like honest environment when it comes to like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, because the like in the world and like working world and life in general, you know, it can be a bit, it's hurtful in other ways and complicated, and you can't like things feel like sometimes it feels like the world's against you.
Yeah.
But when you're kind of in those environments with like one other person, it feels very fair. It's like it's kind of anyone's game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just the better man wins in this, or the better woman wins in this fight or this environment. Whereas in life, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's kind of how I think about it. I kind of look at it as more of like, well, like he's obviously done more training. He's better, so I need to be better, so I can then win, right? And then. Yeah, that's kind of how I've been recently thinking about it when I'm there, and that's why, you know, I enjoy the martial art community because it's just a very like real, honest environment. It's pretty humble. You know, I find other sports, it's just I never found that. I found everyone's got this like, I don't know, a lot more cockiness, or like people have a lot more like chip on their shoulders and that. And there are people like that in fighting. But I just think you can't really be like that unless you're like Conor McGregor or something. Yeah. But maybe you can. But yeah. Do you find that it's like a pretty fair environment most of the time? You felt like it's like you can be yourself, be as honest as who you are in the martial art environment?
Yeah, 100%. Like fighting just made me for the person I am today. So like just being in that environment, I feel like, you know, I can just be myself, say what I want to say, doing what I want to do. You know, like sometimes it can be unfair, you know, in the fighting industry, but you know, it's what it is. You know, it doesn't really matter if it's amateur. Experience is all that matters. But yeah, 100%, the community is crazy. I love it. All the community, like, well, nowadays like the community is really good. Like what, you know, especially what CCN is doing for us as well. The fighting community is doing really well.
Yeah, really seeing
really
it advance like the last few years. It's really interesting to even watch like I heard of King of the Ring years ago, and then I kind of like forgot about it until like maybe like 3-4. One of my mates was like, oh, we should go along and like check it out. And I'm like, oh yeah, sweet. But then that's when I saw like CSN like even like more coverage, and I was like, oh. Local scenes, okay, this is cool. And then I've got more like when I joined the gym a few years back, and I was like, oh wow, like there's a whole scene of this now. Felt like before it was, like I said before, a bit more underground or like alternative sport, like whereas now it's mainstream. So bizarre.
That's sick. I love what CSN is doing for us fighters, because like if it wasn't for them, like we wouldn't have had the exposure that, you know, like just that exposure is just helping us heaps. Like it's so good, bro. Like, 'cause, yeah, like you said, back then it wasn't really like nothing was really thriving. You know, like if it was back then, you know, like could have helped like more of us, and some of us couldn't, you know, wouldn't have retired. You know.
Yeah, it just takes one person or one
person.
like organization to be like, yeah, this is missing, needs more support. And I think like in New Zealand as well, I think we're getting a bit better now. Like, I mean, I'm involved in the creative space, like music, and there's more opportunities, like even like local music festivals, and I think like we've kind of caught up now, especially because social media, you can kind of do anything really. You can start your own business, media company, or whatever you want. It's just a lot of work. You've got to be releasing all the time, content game and stuff. But if you want to do it, you can. So I think that's really great. It gives people more of like an alternative option rather than like traditional media, which is used to be more like, you know, TVNZ, or like you have to rely on like traditional television channels or newspaper, radio, whereas now, you know, for a while now, that's all gone. Yeah. So I think like, yeah, I'm kind of happy that we've caught up in that way. And it's great that, you know, also you got the UFC guys, Israel Adesanya, Dan Hooker, Kai Kara France, and all those, and then Carl Solberg and And a lot more coming up as well. Aaron Toe had his fight and he won, which is really cool. And then Lawrence as well.
Both
from
of them
CKB.
won.
Yeah, both of them
That was
won.
good
So
feeling.
cool.
Yeah.
But it's just like just watching the scene just get so big and like
Yeah.
New Zealand like on like CKB or not just CKB, but it's like New Zealand fighters on the map.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just really exciting. It's just like, because I think it's good. So it's not just rugby.
Yeah, not just rugby.
Not just rugby. Have you tried your hand at any other sports? Football, surely.
Oh, back in the day.
Come
yeah, in high
on,
school,
Colombia,
I did,
bro.
yeah, I did football and rugby, but that was like back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that or?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. It was alright. And then I don't know. I just just Muay Thai was like the more like I love this shit.
Mm.
They just took over pretty much. Yeah, because I did football like growing up in primary, intermediate, high school. Met Muay Thai in high school, and then since I met Muay Thai, I just stopped doing all of that. Just straight Muay Thai.
Straight Muay Thai.
Yeah, I fell in love with it. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm just doing Muay Thai. Yeah.
Mm. Sometimes I want to answer like more like a technical question about Muay Thai. Do you find that with the endurance and to keep up the fitness for it, do you do a lot of skipping and like sprints and stuff? Is that how you kind of keep up the endurance?
Just running.
Just running?
For like
Long distance?
Long distance, just running for at least like 30 minutes, like 4 times or 3 times a week. Just making sure you're running. Yeah, that's
You reckon that's the biggest help to
Yeah.
keep up your endurance throughout the rounds and
100%. Because if you're running for like more than 30 minutes, like your body's just gonna get used to like breathing heavily and doing that. Especially running for 30 minutes before your training, and then doing your training is gonna help you out a lot. Like 100% running. All the Thais do it. They run heaps. But like my coach was telling me, like when they were in Thailand, they like ran 15Ks every single day.
shit?
Twice a day, like I ate like 2-3 meals a day in that day. Training 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day as well. Like they're crazy. It's just normal. But they say running is really important. 100%. That gives you all your stamina.
Wow.
Other things as well, but for me, running 100% is like the main. Like it gets me my stamina, gets me nice and fit.
Yeah, because I know people like to keep up like cardio in the ring. There's like people like just like skipping and like hill sprints and all that stuff. But you think running four times a week, that's the biggest.
And also it's
biggest
like
help.
it's also just mental as well, because you can think yourself. You can keep thinking, oh fuck, I'm getting tired, and you're just gonna get tired, But if you think, okay, now I'm fit, you're gonna be, you're gonna feel good. So at the same time, like it's that mental thing as well. Like that's what helps a lot, 100%.
With the mental perseverance, like just knowing you're fit, knowing you can do it.
Just telling yourself, like fuck.
I've got the
fit.
skills. I am fit. Yeah, the confidence and that. Do you get much nerves before a fight?
Recently not anymore. Nah.
No.
Like I don't even care. Like even that N1 bit fight, like bro, I should have been scared. I didn't even care. I was just like, fuck, I just want to knock someone out. Like I just want to fight. Like no nerves, just like just being in the zone. Like I don't really get nervous like that anymore. After that, yeah.
Would you ever want to train in Thailand?
Oh, 100%, yeah. I trained I did like one session at Bangtao when I was in.
I heard of the gym. Yeah, very famous.
Bro, that's so fun. Like it's just fun. Even training in the heat, you just get a good mean ass sweat. Like fuck, I love it. I want to go back and train like just for like 2-3 months, having some fights, fight every 2 weeks. That'd be crazy.
They fight a lot. It's like all the time.
Yeah.
And they get like 5-year-olds fighting each other. Wild West, man. I've seen some of those videos.
Yeah.
Crazy. They start from the age of like 4 or something.
Yeah, for them, like, you have to, though, They can put food on the table, but that's how they made, like, crazy good fighters,
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunshine, like, amazing, yeah. Still in his prime. I was talking to Jackie about that. Like, still fights, and he's like in his 40s or something.
Yeah.
Still kicking ass. Crazy. And then, you got, who's the one champion? I always forget his name in the moment. He fought Mighty Mouse on that.
Rotang?
Rotang, yeah. Again, like, crazy as well. Super young as well. Still young, and he's just, cleans up.
But he's different. Like, he's just built different. He's cut from a different cloth. Like, he's different.
I think that's like that in sport and probably with fighting. Some people are just built for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like people talk about like Alex Pereira and like UFC,
Yeah.
There's just his build. It just works. Just strong, like long, and like he just cleans up. Unfortunate about his last fight, but
yeah,
just a bit like, I don't know. I felt like
Nah, he'll get him back.
I think so. I think, in my opinion, watching like Uncle Live, like, and also Pereira took him down. That was the other thing. Actually threw him on the ground. And Uncle Ive's striking, underrated. I'll say that. I think people weren't looking at everyone's wrestler, and then he came in with real good strikes. So
Yeah, 100%.
but I reckon Alex will be back.
Nah,
No worries.
He will be back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Have you met? Spending time with Dan Hooker and stuff. Did you learn much from him? Did he give you any tips or any advice for fight career or fighting style?
Nah, not really.
Not really.
No, like, nah. It was just like we weren't even really talking about that. It's mostly just talking to the bird, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Nah. Oh, he did give me this one advice, cause I asked him how does it feel to be at the top and be famous, and he's like, I wouldn't say that. I'll say I would treat that being famous as a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, and I actually really respected that, cause just being humble, just being respecting being famous, accepting it as a long friend is just true that, you don't want to let it get to your head and everything like that. So, oh, hey, open it with open arms,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I feel like in the UFC, I don't know about other fight organizations, but how the fans treat people, man, it's brutal.
Yeah.
People just turn on you like that, like you suck, like you lost, or you just people will just have no care for some of the fighters and that, and it's so brutal as well. Like if you get knocked out, and it's it's tough. So I don't know. Yeah, I think with fame within that world, it's rough. I don't know. Yeah, you gotta surround yourself with a lot of. I mean, probably with fame in general. People go crazy. I mean, not just within UFC, but celebrities and stuff. So I think it is incredibly overrated. I think you just, but yeah, like you said,
100%. Yeah, that's why for me, I don't even care. If I ever get famous one day, I don't really care. As long as
you're enjoying fighting.
I'm enjoying fighting.
Got a good crew around you, good community,
good friends. Just doing what I've always wanted to do. I'm happy. I don't care what other people think.
Well, that's the dream, right? Yeah. Doing what you want to do every day.
Exactly. Fuck.
What are you doing right now for work? If you don't mind me asking.
Bro, I'm just I'm doing some PT sessions on the side.
Okay.
Training some people, just getting by with that. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, PT camp. Have you got you did a PT course and all that stuff? Or people were just yo, can you teach me some Muay Thai and stuff? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That works. But, if it works, it works.
Nah, it works. Yeah. Nah, it does.
No, nice. Yeah. Because a lot of guys I think even on the local level, you'd trying to get to that pro level, you still have to work the job.
Yeah, 100%.
Still got to do it.
I've only had 2 professional fights, pro fights.
Oh wow, yeah.
Only 2 professional fights. I've won both of them. But
awesome.
That's.
What was the big difference with the professional fights to the amateur fights you've done? Was there any difference you felt?
No.
No,
not really.
Level wise.
No.
Or
no, just no really no
same
really
thing. It's just called a pro fight.
Yeah.
Is it longer? Are the rounds different?
Well, even I do amateur fights at 3-3s. The pro fights. Well, now that I'm been fighting pros now, big people that were professionals. Yeah, you can kind of feel the even when I fought Nikoro at Kingdom, you can feel the different level. When I was fighting him, that's the first time I was
he's a beast, man.
I felt the different levels, I was like, okay, so this is what it's like to fight someone that's really good, That's it. That's the first time I actually was like, damn, I love this shit, It's crazy, but yeah, nah. I've been doing amateur fights as well, just doing 3-3s, But yeah, like I said, only 2 professional fights. My third one is gonna be next weekend on Saturday.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Probably because I think some. Yeah, I guess to me, an audience member, and a fan, it's pro fight, that must mean something very different. But it just depends on the guy. You probably got amateur guys who should be pro, but they're just an amateur. I wonder how many people in New Zealand are fighting, in Muay Thai. How many fighters we got in the sport?
A couple thousand.
Really? A couple thousand? You reckon?
1,000, 2,000, something like that.
All up, all weight classes.
But amateurs, all weight
amateurs,
classes.
all weight classes.
If I say pros, not that many. Say 60, 100, something like that.
Still really good.
50,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, because then to jump over, go to Thailand or Bali. I got Michael Isaac. He's fighting tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
But he's gonna go crazy. I'm a cool, let's say, third or second round knockout by Michael Isaac. Michael Isaac will knock him out second or third round. I call it.
You calling it?
Calling it.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
calling
All
it.
right, yeah. This will be released afterwards, but we'll put it up anyway. We'll be like, he called it.
Yeah.
Ali the Goat called it. He called it. Yeah, I hope it. Yeah, he's I've seen him fight. King of the Ring, and it was just bananas.
Bro, that was a well-deserved win for the bro. Like
how good he was, and
Yeah.
and also Daniel's the man as well, bro.
Oh,
Got
bro,
to
yeah.
he got to the middleweight King of the Ring final as well. I mean who's done that? 2 weight classes, 2 finals, both going to overtime. Crazy shit,
bro. They're both crazy fighters. Daniel Runga, he's a mean fighter, bro. But yeah, Michael Isaac, because back then he couldn't really get that much fights. It was hard for him to get matched up. So that's why I felt good that he went to King of the Ring and he won the whole thing. Because bro deserves. He trains every single day. You can see it in his body.
Yeah,
bro,
he works hard. He's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker, bro. Especially working in that, and you can just see the hard work paying off for Michael Isaac. Like he's going places, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking. It's You just have to though. I don't really know if there's any sport You been injured much?
Fuck, I've been injured for ages. I've had 2 sprained thumbs, sore ass thumbs for 4 or 5 years now. Got 2 fucked up wrists. It's sore ass, but yeah, it's normal. You just gotta carry on.
That's what it is in fighting, isn't it? You just get injuries all the time.
Normal. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. No rib injuries.
Nah, no rib injuries.
Oh, well, that's good. Touch wood there, bro. I had a little one in Jiu-Jitsu. Someone threw me and I landed awkwardly on my rib. Fuck. That hurt like fuck. And it was only it took 6 weeks to recover, but you can't even run. It was just a sprain, luckily, so I didn't break it or anything, but even a sprain, man, I don't know, maybe I'm not that tough, but fuck, it hurt for a bit. Yeah, those ones are bad. Yeah, you get and get all these little surprising injuries sometimes. With doing I'm just trying to I'm trying to think of other crazy ones I've seen in training. Seen people hands, people break their hands, fingers. Yeah, luckily people tap in jiu-jitsu, so I haven't seen. I haven't. No, hopefully I don't. But in training, I haven't seen anybody get put to sleep yet, so that's good. People are respecting the tap.
At the same time, I feel even it doesn't really matter if you got if you're gonna fight and you come in with an injury. I feel like it won't really matter as long as you decide that you can win. For example,
mental game, right?
Mental game. It's all in the mental, bro. Because I remember when Titus Proctor had his fight, his world title fight in Hamilton in a big TMT show, he actually fought with a broken hand, coming off a broken hand.
Shit.
And he wasn't even using it at training, and just coming off it and just destroying him, chopping his legs and ended up getting the TKO finish. That just proves to everyone that will be seeing this, you can do anything. It doesn't matter. I'm coming in with a sore ass wrist from Thailand. I haven't used this wrist in punching for 2-3 weeks now, or ever since I came back from Thailand. I'm still gonna fight. I don't care if I break it in the fight, but I'll break it in the fight. I don't care.
So you got to admit that to yourself deep down, I suppose, don't you? It's I'm gonna break it.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens.
Hell yeah. You just gotta keep doing it.
Tough, bro. That's tough shit.
I love it, bro.
Love
that's a
good
challenge.
Hey, respect that, man. All right, cool, dude. Since we're coming near the end, I just want to fire some questions off it. Just some quick fires I like to do.
Yep.
All right. Favorite cheat meal?
McDonald's.
Anything in particular?
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big Mac combo.
Big Mac combo.
Oh no, dinner for 2. Dinner for 2 Big Mac combo. Yo, I'll eat all that shit all day, all of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite martial art you got a favorite fighter you follow? Anybody it could be in whatever fighting scene.
Fuck, I forgot his name. He's retired now, but he's in one championship. But I'm gonna just say Jonathan Haggerty. He's my second favorite.
John Haggerty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just really cool guy, really good.
But it's technical as hell.
Don't know,
sharp.
Sharp, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Favorite music to listen to, but when you're training?
King Von.
King Von?
King Von, Lil Durk, yep.
Is that hip hop?
Rap.
Rap, yeah.
Hip hop, rap, yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. What is you got any advice to give to any upcoming people who want to, or potential fighters who want to get into the scene?
I'd say think about it. If you really want to fight and you want to do it as a career, but you're not sure about it, don't do it. If you're sure about it, do it. Because it's not an easy thing to do. Like, it's hard. You know, you'll get put down. There'll be times where you'll be like mentally fucked. Like, it's hard. You'll get mentally drained. It's a hard sport, bruv. Like, straight up. But if you want to do it and you like, this is something you always want to do it. Like, you just gotta do it, bruv. You gotta like handle all that hard shit that comes with fighting, and you do it because, you know, it could pay off in the end of the day. You know, it could pay off in the next 5, 6, 7 years, 4 years. You know, if you're lucky. You know, if you just put in that hard work. But yeah, don't get in it if you're not feeling 100%. You know, don't want to waste your time. But like, if you do, just do it. Don't think about it. That's what I say to everybody. Like, even if you're punching the pads, and you don't feel good punching the pads, I'm just gonna say, don't think about it. Just do it. You know. But yeah, that's how I think you should approach everything that you haven't tried.
Don't think about it.
Don't
just
think about it.
Yeah, overthinking.
Yeah, overthink. If you think too much, like, you're gonna, should I do it? Like, nah, just do it, bro. Like, your mental process, like your mental thinking, just gets in the way of so much shit. So you can do so much shit if you don't think about it.
Right on.
But don't do dumb shit, you know. Like, yeah.
Don't do dumb shit, but do the right shit.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite, like, I don't know, I was gonna say like fantasy like fighter, like video games, you know, like you play Street Fighter or Tekken, Mortal Kombat, or like TV shows?
I only play UFC 5.
UFC 5?
Yeah.
Right. So just real fighters.
Yeah, it's real fighters. Yeah. I only play the Kakara, the flyweight one. I only use Kakara France.
Oh yeah, me.
Yeah, that's only like fighting game I play. Yeah.
Oh, true. That's cool. I've never played those games. I have to try them out.
Bro, it's fun.
It's fun.
Bro, there's some cheeky little people in there, but it's all good.
Yeah, no, that's sick. And yeah, any final words before we wrap up, man?
Tune in. I'm gonna be streaming more on Twitch, fight camps, everything. What's it called? I'm gonna get as active as I can this year, rack up all these fights, get as much experience as I can. What's it called? Just stay tuned, you know? Come on the journey with me. One day I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna put New Zealand on the map as well as these other fighters. You know, I thrive for this stuff, you know, so hopefully I can, you know, inspire the younger generations, you know, to get into it and do something they love, you know. And remember, like, if you're training to fight, don't use it on other people. Be disciplined and be the bigger person. Don't get into street fights, you know. Don't do all of that, you know. Listen to your coaches. Go to training every day. If you want to be a fighter, just showing up. Even if it's showing up late on accident, at least you showed up. That's what really matters. But yeah, stay tuned. We're going to get active, and hopefully we'll get more knockout reels. And then, that's me, Aledagoat.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me, bro. Really appreciate it. Yeah, check out Aledagoat on all the socials. And yeah, watch this young man. It's going to be cool. Thanks again, bro.
Thank you, brother.
We'll call it there.